Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the biggest challenge, the biggest project, and the biggest update of this year. Welcome to Stardew Valley 1.6. First of all, major spoilers ahead, so if you haven't seen anything or read anything, I applaud you on your commitment to be spoiler-free, but this is your final warning. So, Spring 1, Day 1, there's already a few changes here that I loved, and it was pretty great. Look how we added, oh my god! There's so many neat things here. What is this? Oh my god, this looks so nice. Hey, you get hay! Oh my god, that's glorious. This is, and it comes with the chest? Oh my god. Oh my god. And it comes with the, oh my god. This is so cute. We're not going to do a day-by-day breakdown or else this video would take forever. Because this video is going to be doing a fresh save file and doing a 100% perfection run of Stardew Valley 1.6. Days 2 through 10. The next couple days were pretty, well, routine. Just me doing quests and mining and all the other early game stuff. But I did have a few moments from this chunk of days that you might enjoy seeing anyway. And if you don't enjoy them, well, I don't know. Gotta go say hi to the chickens, because that's very important to do that. You must say hi to the chickens. Oh my god. Egg galore. How much copper ore do I need? What is that? No. What is this? Carrot seeds? There's carrots in this game? Oh my god. Alright, we're out of here. Alright, chat. We out of here. Be like a car. Audi here. That was a great liner. Great zinger. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well that last moment was just there for the goofs, but the next couple days, a few things happened. The Vincent and Jas event happened, which really is more a spoiler for what later happens to be the steward. Then the Linus event happened, where he's staying in the trash can, and all these triggers essentially are whenever you have enough hearts, or whenever you walk into a certain area, or it's a certain time of day, that's when these events will trigger. Anyway, there were some early game tasks I went ahead and took care of, leveled up a few things, and then to keep the positive spiral going, I actually managed to find some red cabbage seeds. Now, me and these seeds have a little bit of a history. In a previous challenge, they caused me some trouble, but at least this time they already showed up. Day 13 was the Egg Festival, which is good because I actually managed to get 10, and I bought a buttload of strawberries because they are the best crop for spring. That's why. Welcome to day 14. We're halfway through spring of year 1. This day was definitely pretty big. We completed our first bundle. It was the Spring Crops bundle. It's a win under my belt. Started to build a silo because I'm eventually going to need one. All right, bye-bye. Welcome to day 15 and 16, ladies and gentlemen and fellow leaks. These days were kind of interesting. Ignore the accent, as I stumbled upon a whole bunch of new stuff. Here's a peek. That looks really cool. I don't know what that is, but I am very curious. Very neat. Hey boss, I'd like to upgrade my tools. Oh, did he change this, what it looks like? Because this looks a lot different. I don't know why. Okay, I'd like to process my geodes. The music is quiet in the background, which is really satisfying. Okay, I'll be back. I'm gonna go donate these. Oh, that's so cool! Oh my god, that is insane. What? Wow. After that, I finally had my silo built because there's so much grass on this map that it would be a waste if I didn't build it so I could get the grass into hay and use that for my chickens and later on other barns and stuff. The real star of the show here, though, was the prize machine. It's fantastic. It's amazing. I love that it was added in. Literally blew me away. What? Oh my god. That's so cool! No way! Holy shit! That's awesome! Oh my god, that is the coolest thing ever. After that, pretty much nothing happened. The next day was arguably the most important day of the entire 100% completion, at least to my heart, because that's when I got the dog. If you've been watching me for a while, you kind of know the drill. Remember the dog's name. Also, new type of dog. He's even got a little bandana, hence why his name is Bandino. Anyway, I went over to Robin's, discovered some cool new features. Hello, Robin. I would like to construct a pet ball. Then I went around and stumbled upon... Oh, that's so cool. What? That's right. A pot of gold. And it's March. Must be my lucky charms. 18 through 21. It was back to the normal routine. I mined and got to floor 20 and learned there's a lot more neat features. Also, I went over to the bookstore, which is super neat, very awesome, also very expensive, which probably makes it feel like it's much more late game content, which is amazing. This is very cool. Oh, good lord. Days 22 through 24. The main thing here was just to focus on fishing and farming. Again, we're still in the early stages of the challenge, and there's a lot more exciting things to occur, but there is something very exciting that's coming up. Maybe exciting is the wrong word, but I got rejected at the flower dance by Shane. No. Oh, get me out. Which we all know how much of a fan I am of the flower dance. Day 25 was a pretty big day. I discovered that pets have hearts. Not like, as in they have feelings. Like, we know they have feelings, right? But as in like hearts, like you can pet them and their heart counter goes up. Oh, what? This thing can get hearts? What the fuck? All right, everyone. Well, that's it. We're on the last bit of spring. And it was actually going pretty good. By good, I mean productive and not interesting. All I did was days 26 through 28 was get level 3 foraging, donate some to the museum, and then on a really, really interesting and good note, this happened. Oh my
Frickadoodle.
god! No!
Frickadoodle.
Way! I got the dinosaur egg. It's super hard to find, it's super rare. You can put it in an incubator later on in the game and it will give you a dinosaur, which can then plant more eggs, which you can also sell or donate to the museum, which is huge. So that's just about bringing the first season of the challenge to an end. Not bad at all. We're making some fantastically good progress, but oh boy, 100% is still far off. Anyway, to finish off, here's an in-game past Yulon giving a little summary. Hope you enjoy, and I will see you guys all in summer. All right, as we go to bed, I'm going to give a summary of where we're at right now. So this is the end of spring. We are level 5 farming, level 3 mining, level 3 foraging, level 4 fishing, level 3 combat. We have a level 1 house. We have completed none of the things in the community center. We have gotten to level 51. We've gotten no star drops yet. Social, here we are. Everything else is blank. Crafting. Not crafted any of these. Animals, here we are. Special items, just this. Collections. That's it. Fish. Artifacts, not a lot. Minerals. Nothing too crazy. Cooking. Don't know what this does, but... Oh, 20 moss to make that. Okay. And here's letters. And that is it. So, I will see you guys all in Summer 1. Welcome to Summer. Summer's day 1 through 5. We're going to speed right through these days because, quite frankly, I did nothing other than some planning and a little bit of in-game recap. So we, as per usual, as we always have done, are going to work on cleaning the farm, and we're going to go from there. We're trying to just see how long it takes us to do 100% completion. We did find a dinosaur egg at the end of spring, which is cool. We also found red cabbage seeds in the traveling cart, which is also very nice. So for now, let's clean up the farm. Let's just do the things, and we'll go from there. And that's all I got for you. Thanks for swinging by. I literally don't know what I'm doing right now. I did get to level 55 of the mines, which is good progress, and I got level 4 mining. I also completed the adventures bundle, the summer forging bundle, and finally, believe it or not, I'm actually being quite efficient. Green rain everywhere. I mean, it was really freaking cool. A green rain has descended upon the valley. And that's it. It was literally too distracting, and I went and checked out all the new dialogue from it, and that was the day. Let's not get it tizzy. Gus is not behind the bar. Summers 7 through 11, that actually has a neat rhyme to it. Something extremely funny, as the young kids say, happened during this time. A chub. Y'all want to see my chub? Yes. I'm sorry. I mean, that was pretty great. Plus, it was on stream, so it made it a lot more humorous. No? Okay, moving on. I mined some more, got caught up doing that, and completely forgot about the luau event. But I did get level 6 farming and level 5 fishing, which is a big, big plus. Summer day 12, or day 40 of the entire, well, challenge, did a couple of more donations to the community center, and I ended up getting the monster book, which is really cool because one of the neat features in 1.6 is you can get different books that give you different abilities. So, this is a book that has a chance to give you extra or double loot when you kill a monster. Oh, that is a lot quicker and better than I anticipated it would be. Whoa! What is that? Oh my god. Monsters have a chance to drop double loot? Whoa! That's so cool! The next day, Summer 13, was just a day on its own. I got level 4 combat, and, as we approach the 14th day of summer, we see we are halfway through summer, and I realized that, the traveling cart was once again helpful. I don't know why I'm saying so many Us. This day was interesting, because we got the traveling cart, it was helpful. We got large milk, so no complaints there. Hop starter, grape starter, jazz hands, a yam, tomato seeds, a large milk. Wait a minute, hold on. Oh, we do need a large milk though. Oh my god, please. Completed the summer crops bundle as well. Decided to call it there, but the game had more surprises for me left in stock. Now that we've officially made it more than halfway through summer, as we approach summers 15 through 17, I went to the mines. Which, I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, got a gold ore. Love it. No! Completed the dye bundle. So maybe I was only like 90% a goblin, but, you know. Boom! Completed dye bundle. Summer 18. Huge discovery. I realized why you could trade in books, and it's helpful because if you want to get certain items or machines or devices, it's really, really helpful. Trade in books? What? So, it was written on the left side of the screen, and I didn't see that before, okay? Anyways, I did some more mining, got to 85, which pushed me over to level 5 of mining. Halfway there to 10, because, you know, basic math. 2 plus 2 is 4. Quick math. Summer 19. The day was big, focused on the usual things. I found a prismatic shard, which is huge because you can use it later on to trade in for a certain item. Whoa. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my god. Holy smokes. Jesus. The dwarf computer is also super helpful because you can use it to, well, turn it into something else that's super helpful later on. I'm not going to say what it is for spoilers. Or beep this part out, please. So, dwarf computer can be used into a computer. Also, got level 5 combat. Summer 20 and 21. Guess what? No, it's not a your mom joke, as if I would ever do that. This is a new festival, the Trout Derby. Trout Derby is pretty simple. Catch as many trouts as you can get, turn it in for prizes, meet new people, say hi, see new dialogue. Also, I got a mystery box, which is really cool. Whoa! Oh, so dried up grass. Did you pick the new farm? It's for your chickens. That's why. Hey, yeah. So, I got level 6 fishing, which is cool because bait maker, which lets you make special kinds of bait, and the sonar bobber, which lets you see what kind of fish is on the line before you reel it in. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Summer 22 or day 50 was super packed. Probably the most packed day I've ever recorded. Ignoring the fact it was raining and everything looked gloomy. I completed the artisan bundle. I got a keg. Very nice. I got the Jack Be Nimble book. Whoa! Oh, Jack Be Nimble, Jack Be Thick. Gain +1 defense? What? And the achievement Cowpoke. Cowpoke is, I think it's 50,000 gold, and Jack Be Nimble is you are able to be more quicker, or it gives you more defense. I can't remember. But the good doesn't stop there. I finished the day not with 1, but 2 level ups. Level 7 fishing and level 7 farming. Welcome to Summer 23. Pretty easy day right here. I managed to get our ticket from the prize machine, which got me this. I didn't open the mystery box, so we'll never really know what I got. After that, I got the last fish from the lake fish bundle and ended the day with level 4 foraging. Oh, nice. Funnily enough, it unlocked a new 1.6 item, the mushroom log, which I think lets a certain mushroom grow on it after a certain while of time, I think. The next day, which was 24 of summer, it was a big, big day. I not only completed 2 bundles, but also my very first room of the community center, the boiler room. Are we about to complete the boiler room? Completed boiler room. Now the real question is, what room do you guys complete when you first play Stardew Valley? Let me know down below. Anyway, I got a fishing book at some point as well, and I ended the day off by seeing the minecarts being assembled, so we're making good progress. Summer 25 through 27 were pretty mundane, which is why they're grouped together. I fished a bunch, got some wood, started building a barn, and the main reason I'm building the barn is because I eventually need to get a pig, which requires 3 barn upgrades, including the initial one. And the pig is the way to get the truffle, because, well, I need that for the community center. The traveling cart also helped me a bit out here for the 3rd time, because it had some rare seeds, which I instantly bought. Got level 8 fishing at one point, which gets us closer to level 10. And I chopped some wood down, because in-game deforestation is needed. Okay. The last day of summer is here, and with that, summer 1 has come to a close. All that happened was that I found a foraging book. I just picked up her book. Oh. Beautiful. And there was the Moonlight Jelly event. But before we head into fall, let's hear a summary from past me. Take it away! So, we are level 1 farming. We're called a Sold Buster. Thus, we've got level 7 farming, level 5 mining, level 4 foraging, level 8 fishing, level 5 combat. Chose fighter, fisher, miner, and tiller. Got 1 star. It is the boiler room. We don't have any star drops yet. Level 4 house and level 88 the first bet on that. Here is our social. Billy is the highest. Down. Until we hit Marnie. Crafting. Got a lot of stuff to craft. Animals. We've got those still. Here's the things we have found so far. That's it. Collections. Here is this. We've got a lot to go still. Lots to go still. Fish. We're getting there with the fish. It's gonna take some time, but we're getting there. Artifacts, minerals, cooking, achievements. We've got greenhorn, cowpoke, fisherman, old mariner, motherfish, gopher. And that is that. Welcome to fall. Did you guys know fall is my favorite season? I would love just like a montage of that from all the past videos. I think that'd be pretty funny. I spent all my money on crops and got level 5 foraging. So yeah, that's that. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Welcome to fall 2 through 3. Only a few key moments during these days, like the special orders board intro cutscene, which in-game me found so exciting. After that, I completed 2 bundles, the Fall Foraging Bundle and the Riverfish Bundle. Then at one point, I did some math, and I calculated that I actually needed about 41,000 gold more for the final barn and the pig for the 16th of fall, because the pig needs approximately 10 in-game days to fully grow, and then an additional day to actually dig up a truffle. And it does not dig up truffles in the winter. So I had to kind of make sure I was doing the math correctly with the days and all that stuff. Day 4, I fished, and that was it. Kapow, done. Day 5 was a lot more exciting because, you know, we did nothing yesterday. All that happened was that I headed over to the traveling cart. I got some wool, which is huge because it means I completed the animal bundle. And I always tend to struggle with the animal bundle because it's so much money and time for the animals to grow that if I find it, I almost always purchase it. But that's not all. I also completed the night fishing bundle and got level 9 fishing. Level 10, here we come. Days 6 through 8 was not a whole lot, so yeah, I fished and waited and decided I'm gonna wait till level 10 to sell what I got because I get, you know, the perk of selling fish at 50% extra cost. And then I actually ended the recording somehow with level 8 farming, which is always a good note to end on. So that's that. Welcome to day 9 of fall. The mines have called me, so I mined like a goblin in the mines. But I also did buy some pumpkins, so goblins also like pumpkins. Okay, day 10 was a little more serious. I started building the barn as Robin was actually open today. And I went mining, but this time it paid off because I reached level 90 of the mines. And I ended the day with level 6 mining, which is pretty good. Okay, fall 11 through 13. We finally did it. It only took me 3 seasons to finally hit level 10 fishing. Which, if you're really interested in just the fishing aspect of the game, there's a video that will pop up on screen now that I recommend you go check out. Anyway, I didn't just fish all day because the mines were also calling me, so I got to level 95 of the mines, and I completed the construction bundle, and then something else hit me, like a train and a truck combined. I have finally enough money to buy a pig. This day is me just buying the pig. I stood outside Marnie's until I could do it. Fun fact, pigs are chill. Also, editor, please throw up a fun fact about pigs. I'm not going to pay you extra for this because I think all people should know fun facts are free. So, it's completely slipped by me, but you're probably wondering why I'm growing pumpkins. And a lot of them. So let me kind of give you a quick rundown of why I'm growing the pumpkins, but I'm not selling them. Pumpkins can be put into kegs, which then will produce pumpkin juice, which will allow you to do the thing where it lets you like grow them and you can sell them more because when you hit level 10 farming you can use artisan perk. But anyway, the rest of the day I pretty much fished and I was trying to get an iridium quality fish, as many as I could because for the fair tomorrow. Anyway, that's that. I'll see you guys tomorrow on Fall 16 for the fair. Alright, you guys know the drill. The Stardew Valley Fair. We get a Star drop and ticket, and we win. I'm the best. Duh. Anyway, welcome to Fall 17. I have found that tickets are actually obtained by completing, spoiler alert, special order board quests. Yeah, that's it. So only one day later, after getting my first star drop, I went ahead and got my second one from getting to floor 100 of the mine. Also, got 2 level ups. Level 6 combat, level 7 mining. Now that I've consumed more coffee and more water, the recording should be much more smoother from going out here. Fall 18 was, well, the only real day this day had its own in the recording session was because of the rock rejuvenation quest, which was give Emily essentially different colored stones. The next 2 days, Fall 19 and 20, was literally all that happened is that I happened to buy a pickaxe upgrade and I got level 6 forging, which is great. And I completed the skeletons from the Monster Hunter quest. So in the Adventures Guild, and when you slay these monsters, you get a little notification and you get an award for each of them. And I had completed the skeleton one and another one that I cannot remember for the life of me. So I got a skeleton mask and I got a new weapon as well. So yeah, that was that. See you guys tomorrow. All right, Fall 21. I finally found another 1.6 item. This is the powdered melon. My thoughts on it is that it's really neat that Concerned Ape, aka Eric the Best in the World, added a crop that was able to be grown in winter environment. And the way to get it is from mining, which I think is a really neat thing. Not like mining in the mines, but more like artifact spots. So yeah, it's really cool. I did some more mining, speaking of mining, and I got to floor 110. And to end even better, I made level 9 farming that day. All right, Fall 22. Another big day. Completed 2 bundles, and, wait for it, the second room of the community center. It was the pantry in this case, meaning I had just unlocked the greenhouse in time for winter. Perfect. Almost too perfect. Should I be worried that this run is going too well? Who knows? Stay tuned for fun free facts! Alright, so I don't know why, but the last recording I did reminded me of a movie I recently saw. It was called Late Night with the Devil. I don't do horror films. I don't do exorcist films, but that movie was actually pretty good. Anyway, moving on. Day 23 and 24. The pig grew up. That's it. It's also the day I got level 7 combat. Day 25. The pig is fully grown, which means I could use it to grow truffles, which really means not grow, but it will dig up the ground on its own. To celebrate, I went to my favorite place ever, the mines, but this time I actually made it to the bottom and I found the Skull Keep, which also got me to level 8 mining, which is sweet. Welcome to Fall 26. I just completed the chef's bundle. Yep, that's it. What are you? An idiot sandwich. An idiot sandwich what? An idiot sandwich. Fall 27. It's spooky time because it's the Halloween event. Anyway, not much happened because the highlight of the day was me getting level 10 farming. I don't know why I said it like that. All right, guys. Well, this is the last day of fall. My favorite season has come to an end. Worked on the greenhouse. My end goal with the greenhouse is eventually to have it be all ancient fruit, but that takes time, and for now it'll be a mixture of strawberries, ancient fruit, and other miscellaneous, stuff. But eventually strawberries and ancient fruit are pretty good. And of course, like always, here's a summary by in-game me to current you by the past me. Weird influx, inversion, tenant, inception thing. Summary, go. Alrighty, guys, let's take a look at the end of fall. Did summary, end of fall. Okay, so. Skills. We are a planter. We've hit level 120. What hell? You got 2 star drops. Got the vault, the bulletin board, the craft room, the fish tank left. Got level 10 farming, level 10 fishing, level 8 mining, level 6. Okay. Here is our social. Our crafting's all that. Yep. Animals. Here we are. Special items. That. Collections. That is our. There. Fish is very slow. Artifacts. Minerals. And achievements. We have not gotten a ton, but that's that. You guys all in winter. All right, so welcome to winter. It's nice. It's been a super great change of pace, and I love the new 1.6 updates. Everyone is wearing winter outfits. Oh, they've got winter outfits. Oh my god, it's so cute. They all have got winter outfits. Oh my god, it's so cute. I think that's honestly one of my all-time favorite changes. So to head off the new season, I completed the winter foraging bundle and the crafts room, which of course led to the bridge. Oh my god. This led to the bridge to the quarry being repaired. And then all those previous challenges I did are really coming together because this run is going very smoothly. You know what's not going smoothly? My freaking recording sessions. I'm like chugging water and coffee and just... Whew. Winter 2. So a very neat thing that Concerned Ape added is you could get mayo in the previous patch 1.5 with, mayo maker and eggs and stuff, but now you can drink the mayo, which is huge. So that's been very fun. If you would like to see a mayo chug run percentage speed run, please let me know down below. Welcome to Winter's Day 3 through 4. So pretty much I just fished a lot, and that was pretty much it. Anyway, the following day I charged it up and spent clearing the quarry. Let me tell you, it was a ton of fun. Anyway, I also ended up finding a mossy seed, which is pretty cool. Honestly, I don't know really what it does, but maybe it grows into a moss tree of some sort, so who knows? Who knows? On the 5th day of winter, there's a lot that goes down. Let me show you. I completed the last bundle, needed to complete the bulletin board, went over to the traveling cart, got a star fruit, which I 100% do not regret buying, and I ended the day off with level 7 combat, which I thought was pretty cool until I got one of the rarest events in the game, the UFO sighting. 39,000? Oh my lord. How much did I make from the... Jesus. Oh, it's a little flying saucer. It's the alien one. Whoa. It's the, what are the odds of that showing up? Oh my god. UFO has a 0.001% chance of appearing. Holy smokes. All right. So, winter day 6, I said I wouldn't go day by day, but these days are just so important, they kind of have to be on their own. So this day, I splashed all my cash and I bought all the missing components of the vault room, which led to the bus being repaired, and I ended up getting a crystallarium as a reward for all the progress I made in the community center. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, this day is really intense. I just got some purple pants. That's it. Now, winter day 8 is actually pretty cool. So, this day was neat. It was kind of one of the not new events for the update, but it is always a classic one. The ice fishing competition. I ended up winning with 6 caught fish, which got me the captain's hat. Very fitting, because, I'm the captain. Captain Fallon Fleet. Anyway, moving on, I ended the day with level 7 foraging, which was pretty nice. Okay, following footage is things you should not do when you go to Skull Cavern. Do not forget your weapons, do not forget your bombs, and make sure your brain's turned on, because I forgot all those on this day. Actually still went okay though. Alright, winter day 10, cutscene time, yes!
Oh yeah!
After that, I also ended up getting to level 30 of the mines in Skull Cavern. Also, the mining gets to be close to level 10 as I hit level 9 mining that day. Winter's day 11 and 12 were pretty interesting because I just mined ore with bombs and at some point met a dwarf. Also, the dwarf was in the normal mines, not in Skull Cavern. And there was a new event called the Squid Fest, which essentially was going to the ocean, trying to catch as many squids as I could. And all the blabber aside, I ended up getting iridium level prizes the first day. Essentially what it meant is however many squids you caught, there was a correlating level and rarity of prizes you got, going from copper, iron, gold, and iridium, just like the level tiers of tools and so forth. Winter Day 13. At this point, I was getting the rusty key. The rusty key? Wow. I got the rusty key from Gunther. And that means I'd have donated enough stuff to get the reward from donating things at the museum. And then the next day, I got the same level of prizes, which was iridium, at the second day of the Squid Fest. Plus, the best thing of all, a squid hat. All right, so at this point, it's halfway through winter. As we approach Winter Day 14, I fished. That's pretty much it. Actually, the main thing I was looking for is all the fishing got me what I needed for the specialty fish bundle. Anyway, believe it or not, there was only one thing left, and I had done it. On day 98 of year 1, I completed the community center. If you made it this far, thank you. Stick around, because trust me, you're going to want to see how this challenge ends. Alright, Winter 15. Skull Cavern was calling. I spent the whole day in there, got to level 51, which is pretty cool. Also, I apologize in advance if these recordings sound a little off for the last days of winter. I just got off like a 13-hour shift at work, so that's that. Day 100, or Winter 16. That's when I got the community center completion cutscene. And Pierre is fighting Morris. Wow. What the I've never seen that one. Oh my god. Alright, Winter Day 17. Finally made use of the rusty key, and I ventured into the sewers, met Krobus, and got my 3rd star drop. Fished a little, got the first legendary, Mutant Carp, which is pretty awesome. Then I went to the Mermaid Show at the 9 mark, and I got a pearl. Alright, Winter 18 through 22. It's a big, giant chunk, so I worked on a bunch of different things. It gets very confusing, so my main takeaway for you, dear viewer, if you haven't liked and subscribed yet, is I completed a quest for the wizard, gifted some salads, saw a bear in the woods, and I got a bunch of new quests. Super fun time. Alright, day 23, the main reason that this day is on its own. I get a strong windstorm during the night, which is really interesting. I think if you get it in other seasons, my theory is that it destroys crops or something, or maybe, not too sure, but anyway. Oh. What the frick? Welcome to day 24 and 25. It's truly a sad day because I failed to catch a tuna. Anyway, this is the Star Festival day, and what it is, essentially it's the Christmas event of the Stardew Valley world. Alright, day 26. Remember those tickets from the prize machine? Well, I kind of forgot them too, and didn't place too much importance on them until, well, this happened. I don't know what this is, but oh, a fish smoker? Holy crap. Got fish smoker from prize tickets. Wow. That's huge. I got the fish smoker from the prize machine. That's crazy, right? I mean, that thing costs like 10,000 gold and a bunch of supplies and materials you gotta use to make it. And I also got... Alright, welcome to 27 Winter, day 111. But I can't group it with the last day of the first year of the challenge, so that's that. Alright, in the comments, tell me your favorite animal and why. Winter Day 28, day 112. The last day of year 1. So the challenge comes to an end. I got the giant stump quest, which is a pretty big part of 1.6. We'll see how that goes, I just gotta find a lot of hardwood. After that, I pretty much realized I had done all I could do in the first part of this challenge. Year 1, not too bad. As always, here's the summary from past me to current you. This is how the farm looks at the moment. At the end of year 1. So, big things we've accomplished in the first year. Got level 10 farming, level 9 mining, level 7 foraging, level 10 fishing, level 8 combat. We've reached 51 of Skull Cavern. We've gotten 3 of the Stardew Valley drops. We've only got level 1 house overall. We have completed the community center. Very cool. Here's how I fall social-wise. almost had 1 heart with everyone. Crafting. Here's all the things that we're able to craft. Animals. We've just got these. Special items and powers. But honestly, not too bad. I don't know what these are, but yeah. Collections. Here's all of items shipped, farm and forage. Honestly, not bad. Not bad. It's pretty good. I was quite impressed. Here's all the fish we've caught or have not caught. Abby? Artifacts. Oof, there's a lot of artifacts still. A lot of artifacts to catch. But we're getting there. Let's see here. Minerals. We are very close to completing all the minerals. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. Which isn't bad, honestly. Cooking. Here's all the recipes we know. Here's all the ones we've cooked. Still a lot to go through. Achievements. We've got Greenhorn, Cowpoke, Homesteader, a new friend, Clicks, Fisherman, Old Mariner, Mother Catcher, Treasure Trove, Gopher, and Blue Ribbon, and DIY. And then here's all the secret notes we've collected. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 left. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the highly awaited continuation of me trying to get 100% completion on the new Stardew Valley 1.6 update. Obviously, this goes without saying, major spoilers. Make sure to check out part 1 here. Should pop up like any second, right? Oh, right now. If it's not there, then you'll never see part 1. Sorry. Anyway, this second year was very interesting. Got a lot done, and we're getting a lot closer to our original 100% goal. Just maybe, I'll pull it off. But anyway, that's enough chit-chat from me. Let's get into it. Hope you enjoy. Spring was pretty straightforward. I prepared some sprinklers, had an indoor greenhouse, brought 15 of each crop so I could work on the polyculture achievements. And that was pretty much it. Next couple days, I planted the seeds, planted the crops, set up lightning rods to get batteries, and then I upgraded the coop for rabbits because eventually, if you remember I was Santa Claus, I needed rabbit's feet. And then, finally, on day 4 and 5, I tried to get the legendary fish, failed. Holy shit. Oh my god. That was so hard to catch. Oh, Lord. It's Gun's birthday. And then finally, I did the community center cleanup for Linus's special orders board. And, well, that was it. It's done. Okay. Wow, what perfect timing. Day 6, I actually got the reward for completing the community center cleanup. 500 gold. Got level 8 foraging, which is pretty helpful. So, day 7 rolled around, already 1 week in. It was the mayor's birthday, and I also got 4 of the artifacts, which is great because that opened up things, and that helps me get more of the artifacts because that's something I'm really failing at this moment in my life. Anyway, yeah, that was it. I will see you guys tomorrow, as it's a pretty big day as I attempt to go back into Skull Cavern. This time with all my weapons included. Okay, welcome back to day 8. So we did a Skull Cavern run today. And here's the thing, I have a love-hate relationship with Skull Cavern. Skull Cavern is great. It lets you get a lot of cool resources, but there's this weird, terrifying feeling when you go into Skull Cavern. It's like when your stomach drops when you're driving really fast and you almost get into an accident. It's like, because you don't know. It's not like it's a scary feeling. Anyway, so the Skull Cavern run was fantastic. We got a lot of iridium ore. We got an auto petter, which is like something that people always try to get, and it was huge because it automatically pets your animals. and gives them some friendship points, but it doesn't give them as much as like if it were you petting them. So yeah, I got a prismatic shard and some other really cool stuff. Hit level 10 mining, hit level 9 combat, so it was pretty solid. Okay, so days 9 and 10 and 11 are pretty straightforward. We just, you know, got some hardwood. It's pretty important to get hardwood later on because you need it for, spoiler alert, the boat, the stable. I think you need it as well to upgrade your house to the final one with the basement. I was gonna say attic. If there was an attic, actually, that'd be pretty cool. The next day, I just gifted some people Vincent, got the final coop upgrade. So rabbit's feet are inbound, which is awesome. I got the legendary fish. There's some more, which is cool. Yes! And then finally on spring 11, I just kind of talked about future plans, and I fixed the stump quest, which the raccoon actually, I think, emerges later on, but that's a little spoiler. So I got the 100 hardwood. That was really hard to say, my bad. Okay, so the raccoon stump quest, I have to just admit, is really freaking cool because it... it made me think of Rocket Raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy, which... I actually, to be honest here, a little tangent, was not a huge fan of Rocket of the Guardians. I'm not a big fan of Guardians of the Galaxy until I watched the third one, and it kind of brought it all together for me. So that's probably one of my top 5 favorite Marvel films ever. Purchased some rabbits, did the whole thing. The next day was the Egg Festival. Abigail won, which was shocking. There was some new lines of dialogue, which is pretty cool. So, you know, that was that. And then as we wrap it up on the 14th of spring, which is now halfway through spring, year 2, there's a new event in the desert, which is freaking awesome. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. Okay, so the next couple days are literally just like the desert festival, which is so freaking cool. Like there was like, go into Skull Cavern, and it was like, do this or this quest. And it was like, oh, okay. It was like, get iridium ore or go to a floor level. And I was like, oh, I got this. And it was kind of difficult at some points. Part of me was like, oh, I should have gone and got iridium ore, because then I could have, in hindsight, got more iridium ore. And that would have been nice. But I just chose the levels. That was really fun. There was a fishing one I kind of sucked at. And then, I think that was literally it. So also, while you're in the desert, you get these like calico eggs, which you can trade in for other stuff, which I did. Also, when you're in the desert festival, you get you get the option to talk to Sandy and Emily, and they kind of switch up your outfit and stuff, and it's really awesome. And my first outfit was cool, but then my second outfit I did, I think on the final day, is I tried this like dinosaur outfit, and it is so kick-ass. It's great. I love it. I love the hat. Love it all. It's really, really awesome. It's actually the thumbnail for the first Stardew Valley video, which you haven't seen. It's going to go up on your screen. It was a fantastic piece of work. Shout out to all the editors who worked on it. And I loved that this little quirky dinosaur costume outfit is just going to follow me throughout the whole, you know, probably the large majority of the rest of this playthrough, which is awesome. And that was it. That was pretty much it. Yeah. Next couple days were like really straightforward. Did some farming, gifted some people. It's Demetrius's birthday, gifted some more folks, and I actually then set up a little like crystallarium farm and some kegs in my house, which I know I'm kind of behind, but it's the start of my little crystallarium jade keg wine empire thing, which I know that's like one of the most profitable ways, so I'll probably go down that route, even though I told myself originally I wasn't going to, but now here I am. So it's like, it's very hypocritical of me. Sorry, I'm calling you guys out for this. Okay, so the next couple days, we're literally just like prepping and collecting, starting to get items, whether it was like forageables or crops, because I have forgotten how much stuff literally goes into cooking. As someone who cannot cook themselves, I'm good at a lot of things in life. I'm really good at making people laugh. I'm kind of good at my job. I wear scrubs very well. I cannot cook worth my life. I literally just went shopping before I recorded this and was like, I'm gonna get some frozen meals. And I got some like healthy choice, broccoli and steamed vegetables and stuff, which is great. It's cool, but I cannot cook worth my life. Anyway, side note is that I started just like putting chests in the greenhouse to be like, oh, what am I gonna do now to start getting the food thing up? So I started, I'm gonna be honest, I did pull up the wiki. And there was nothing really spoiler for that because a lot of the foods haven't changed. There was like only one, but it was very straightforward. So I'm very slowly starting to get the items I need. And that was pretty much it. I just did a lot of food prep, and then I kind of rounded out day 23 with getting 1,000 wood for Robin. Nope. And level 9 forging, which is pretty solid. So we'll see you guys all tomorrow for the flower dance. Okay, so next day it's the flower dance. I dance with Leah. She's a redhead. I love redheads. There, I said it. I said it, world. I have said it. It's out there. Please do not cancel me, YouTube. Okay, redheads are very awesome. If you're a redhead, comment down below. Don't forget to unlike and unsubscribe. I think I talked about here in the recording itself some of my goals that I wanted to do like for the end of spring. Oh yeah, so I needed like 45,000 gold was the plan for like the spring crops I needed, or the summer crops, sorry. And then I wanted to get level 10 foraging. In hindsight now, that was gonna be pretty difficult, but I tried. It was pretty good. Okay, so days 25, 26, I literally just farmed all day, and then I found this really cool thing near like where Robin's axe usually is in Cindersap Forest, where it's all like, you need 3 of 5 things unlocked, and I'm pretty sure it alluded in my mind now to the skills, because I only had 3 of them at level 10, and the rest were level 9. Only a master of the 5 ways may enter. What? That's freaking cool! I got the monoculture achievement, which is like sell 300 of 1, so I'm pretty sure that was probably the strawberries, actually, now that I think about it. Tree farmed, and I also got my goal of the 45k 1,000 gold. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I finished up spring with Pierre getting ripped shreds verbally by Abigail and myself because he was a big bully and no one likes Pierre. We can all agree with that. I never heard the price. That's outrageous. You should be ashamed. Are they gonna kiss? Make love? And I pretty much went to Skull Cavern on the last day and was like, here we are. And finally I just kind of did a little summary at the end. And we are in summer 2. Here's my skills. Foraging and combat are both level 9. We complete the community center. These first highest we've gotten 3 star fruit or star drops. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to summer of year 2. The first couple days were pretty straightforward. I planted a ton of star fruit, which is a great source of income. Summer day 2, I planted 15 of each crop to kind of get the polyculture achievement, plus extra for meals. And then finally, on day 3, I found all the secret notes, which I've never actually done before, so that was pretty awesome. Pretty happy with that. Rounded up day 4 with gifting some folks. It was just chill. I also found the lost necklace from Abigail's mom. Where'd that necklace? Where'd you find it? Thanks for bringing it to me, Fallon. My mom will never know. Day 5 was really fun. The raccoon found a wife. That's what he was talking about earlier. He was like, I gotta find a wife and yada yada and marriage and everything. I don't know how the ceremony went, but I'm sure it was a blast. I'm sure it was like in a ton of trash cans and stuff. Anyway, so there was a new raccoon quest that occurred. I had to get some dried pepper fruit thingamabobbers and then some coconut jelly, I think. I worked on my keg empire. I planted some more ancient seeds in the greenhouse as well. So that was pretty much it. The next day, I made a few new furnaces. I wanted to have 12 total, made some new tappers so I could prepare to increase the kegs for starfruit wine, production, make more money. The problem is this process takes quite a bit of time because you need tappers, which you need to get from foraging, So you have to chop down a lot of trees to get that anyway, and then you need the tappers to get the oak resin so you can make then the kegs, and then the kegs have to be made into the wine, and the wine can either be placed in the casks or can be sold. So it takes quite a bit of time, and that's why I think that people would say the wine empire that it's referred to usually in Stardew Valley takes quite a while, and that's why it's very much referred to as endgame. So yeah, the next couple days were really straightforward. I gifted Gus for a quest, did some farming and foraging stuff, and then I had Emily's friendship quest, which I had to talk to all 28 people to increase friendship. So that was started. I finished that up on Summer Day 9, and that's pretty much, well, rounded it up. Okay, so Summer Day 10 is really, really cool. So Willy refers to a fish that can only be caught in between the waterfalls, which makes me wonder that with max level fishing, so you would need Key's special seasoning and then like a seafoam pudding to get 15 fishing total. I think you could maybe reach a waterfall and attempt to get a fish. I think it'd be super difficult though. Add the Haley scene on the beach. You found it. Oh god. Look at his eyes. I gifted some folks. I asked Leah to be my girlfriend because she's a redhead. Take my bouquet. You wanna get more serious? I feel the same way. That's it? Is she my girlfriend now? Yes, Leah's my girlfriend. I also found Pierre's secret stash of stuff. Gifted some other things. It was Mara's birthday. You know how us nurses are. We do appreciate our birthdays. So that was that. All right, next couple days were pretty straightforward. Summer 11 is the Luau Festival. Got the achievement. I used gold cauliflower. The next couple days was the 10 Heart event with Leah. So her ex-boyfriend came along. Seriously, Leah, what are you doing out here in the simple-minded pumpkin? Oh! Oh my god, you punched him. Wait him out. Then we had the George Heart event, the Clint Heart event, the Lewis and Marnie event, and we caught the Crimson Legendary Fish, which means I think we've caught then 2 of the 5 we need. So we're getting there. All right, the 13th of summer, year 2, is really interesting because I don't think this was originally in 1.5, but I was able to now access Marnie's shop when she's not around from a book that I can buy from her, which is super helpful because I feel like that was always a problem in the original 1.5 is that couldn't buy a lot of stuff from Marnie because she just wasn't around often. So I think that's really awesome and helpful. Well, we're on day 14 of summer, which means we are halfway through it. Started my Starfruit Harvest Day. The Abigail Heart event, which is beating the first level of Prairie King with her, and I've always struggled with it in the past, is the main thing, right? This time, though, I actually managed to do it, which is really cool. I think it actually increases your friendship quite a bit. Just replanted some more starfruit, and I also realized I'd kegged the previous cabbages and not sold them, so I had to replant some more, which, you know, is cool, I guess. Not really. All right, so summer 15 was pretty straightforward. Did some questing, tried to do keg math in my head, and I failed. Gifted some people. Summer Day 16 is the rain day, and I think it also falls every day on the same year, the 16th, so that's pretty cool. I accessed the missing bundle from the old JoJo Mart. I kind of always forgot how high level of the stuff was, because it's like it wants a silver quality ancient fruit wine, and then it wants like a prismatic shard, and it wants a few other things. Got level 10 foraging. Of course, I picked the botanist, which is super helpful. And I rounded out day 17 with the Kent scene popcorn, which is great. You know, when he's making the popcorn and he freaks out and runs in the room. It was, you know, Sam's birthday. That's my boyfriend. And give it to some other folks. And that pretty much rounds it out. So yeah. All right, so Summer Day 18, I always forget, this is probably one of my favorite days because the really cool event is the Zuzu Sam Band Heart event. It's cool. I always haven't picked like the electronic one, but I've listened to the other ones on Spotify, and they're pretty awesome as well. So I had the Beach Alex event, which is pretty cool, where he's like, go long, play catch, and I failed to catch the thing. Sam misplanted his skateboarding skills, almost ran into a mayor, learned to speak Dwarvish, learned Penny hates rabbit's feet, like hates it. So that's like the one gift she hates. That is usually a universally loved gift, but it's not the case this time. Completed the crop order, which was like 25 specialty, crops, and I think I did like radish or something for that one. And I talk about my friendship goals a bit here. So yeah. All right, so for the 19th of summer, I gifted some people, asked Emily to be my girlfriend. It was Demetrius's birthday, ew, gross. And I got a cow decal. 20th is the Rainbow Trout Derby. That's it. 21st, I gifted some people, got the popular achievement, and had the Maru Heart event. All right, so next day was the Jody dinner event, which I completely forgot. I just have to bring them a freshwater mouth bass. Oh gosh, never mind. Items are in the Lost and Found, which I think might be part of the 1.6 event. The Maru 10 Heart event, now that I remember more, is the robot one, where they go off into space. Also finally got the Millionaire Achievement event. Next day was kind of rough. I had sold my last Sweet Gem Berry, which I realized I messed it up. And yeah, I tried to fish for an octopus, had no luck, which was kind of unfortunate and not very fun, but maybe I thought I needed to wait for a rainy day, but it is what it is. Yep, that's all I got for you. All right, so the 24th is an awesome day because you get to hang out with Alex and his doggo named Dusty. Had the tea cutscene, which I should have probably had a lot earlier with Caroline. Had some more cutscenes with Emily and Haley. Can we get the... Oh, Jesus, oh my. Y'all know that meme with the cat, like, jamming out to the guy drumming? Can we get that here, like, in the background silently, please? Thank you. It's Willie's birthday, and I found Linus's basket. 25th, I purchased 3 books, which, whoa, expanding that knowledge. I had the clothing event at Lewis's place, and Clint makes it so effing awkward. Also, I tried to gift people the next day and failed to catch an octopus. So that's that. And we're gonna round out summer with the last 2 days is bought some new animals, mined for iron, and gifted all day to finish up the 28th, and ended up with the in-game year 2 summary by me. So take it away, me. I'll see you guys all in fall. I've got 3 star fruits still at this time. Social, we made a really big jump on. Let's see here. We are getting there. We're slowly getting there for social. Provis is kind of one that I've been struggling with. Crafting stuff. All the things we can craft. Here's all our animals. Got a lot of rabbits. Got dog, 2 chickens still, 1 cow, 1 goat, 1 dinosaur, and the rest are rabbits. Special items and powers. We still have to find a lot of books and all that jazz, but I think we'll slowly get there. Oh yeah. Collections. Here's all the farm and forage. We are getting there. Here's all the fish. Here's all the artifacts, minerals, all the things we can cook. There's a few things we still don't know how to cook. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 dishes we don't know how to cook yet, but that's not bad. New achievements, so we've got Greenhorn, Cowpoke, Homesteader, Millionaire, New Friend, Best Friends, Beloved Farmer, Clicks, Networking, Popular, DIY, Fisherman, Gopher, Monoculture, Blue Ribbon, Unforgettable Soup. We have all of the secret notes, and that is it. So I will see you guys with another summary at the end of fall. Yeah, that's all I got. Okay. All right, bye-bye. Ciao, or ciao bella. Welcome to fall. Did you guys...
What the Sigma?
Did you guys know fall is my favorite season? Welcome to fall. I prepped the farm for pumpkins, and I seriously misdo the math here. It's bad. Because I thought the iridium sprinklers could do 8 or 12, and it's 24. So I messed it up quite a bit. That was it. The next day was awful. It's Shane's saddest event. Oh my god, Shane, no! Shane, you should wake up. Shane! My life is pathetic now. And I missed Penny's birthday, which sucks because it's so hard to not. When you miss a birthday in Stardew Valley, it hurts because you have to wait a year. Even if you give them a liked gift, it really helps with the hearts. And I messed up so bad. All right, so the next day I started the quota. I call it the quota, but really it's like have to get 100 bug guts for Willy. And I was like, oh, 20 a day, easy peasy. That quest is really hard because if you don't have like the monster musk thing or it's a bad luck day, it's kind of difficult, or I'm just really bad at it. So my quota was 20 a day, right? So the next day I did meet the bug quota, and then fall of 5, and I did not meet the bug quota. Day 6, I ran around, I did a bunch of quests for Lewis. I'm going to talk about my fall goals here. It's get level 10 combat, it's 5 hearts or more with everyone, and get 500k in current gold, which feels like it should be pretty straightforward. The next day, I ran with a bike. I ran into Sebastian, who was under his bike. That was that. All right, cool. That's all I got. All right, so day 8's really actually funny. There's a really cool event that happened on this day, and I loved it. So you can put wall decorations in sheds. I had the Haley Heart event, which is the cow pictures, which is always super cute. The Shane event, which is the good one. It's almost like the good ending. I loved it. I was like, good job, Shane! And then we had the George Heart event, which is really sad. So, yeah. All right, so day 9 was the Abigail Heart event in the rain, and I didn't realize this, but I had a harp, which is super cute. I love that song. It's adorable. I think it's probably one of my new favorite scenes. I also had this reaction in real life to my current viewership and the sub count and the subs to the latest Stardew video, which go check it out. It's awesome. AC Harper, thank you so much for this. Whoa! We've got so many subscribers in the past hot second. What is happening? This is video. It had 29 views when I popped up. And oh my god! 114? The fuck? Where did these viewers just pop up from? Had an Elliot scene, which is awesome. I finally made a computer farm, which is very useful for telling you what crops are available, what other stuff, machines are ready to be, used. It's very, very useful. Definitely late game though, for sure. Well, the 10th and 11th of fall were pretty straightforward. So you had the Harvey Heart event, and the next day I had the Mario Harvey event with the samples and dropping things. But I also learned you can swing a sword or a scythe to clear bushes and get berries, which is exciting to learn. But the problem is when you've put almost 600 hours in this game like I have, and you've just now discovered it makes things a little awkward. You're like, oh, I'm really good at this game. And you're like, no, I'm not. Day 12 was really cool. I had a max gold income from one night of 278,941, which is cool. Got level 10 combat, and I mined all day to get iron ore for kegs. Day 13 was Abigail's birthday, and I asked her to be my girlfriend, and I mined iron all day long. All right, guys, welcome to day 14 of year 2 of fall. Means we're halfway through fall. I'm going to present to you the best loved gift you can give to anyone is an iridium quality rabbit's foot. It is super high up there. That will give you a lot of hearts. So if you gave like an iridium quality loved gift on someone's birthday, I guarantee you would shoot up with their heart count. So I mined some more stuff. That was about it also. And I had Abigail's and Pierre's heart events, which is really freaking awkward. But it's kind of vital to the story and the lore of Stardew. So you always kind of got to watch it. All right, so the 15th of fall was an Alex Heart event. 16th was the Stardew Valley Fair. Got first place. 17th was an aerobics class that was real exciting. I pretty much just ran around and I gifted some more people. The 18th of fall is Morney's birthday, and just kept gifting some folks. So yeah, that was that. All right, the 19th of fall, the 20th of fall. I literally just fished in the rain and I just ran around. I said in my notes here I rained around, but that is totally wrong. Unless I turn into like a vortex tornado and anyway, that's pretty much it. The 21st, it's just gifting people. I found the star drop in the secret woods because I gifted the statue of Sweet Gemberry. So I'm getting closer to getting all those. Very, very nice. So I will see you guys tomorrow on the 22nd of fall. All right. So this day, a little more stuff up, right? So the cranberry day was finally here. Lots of cranberries. Discovered the mastery room is you had to have found a room once you have had all your skills up to level 10, and it like increases those stats, but you can only pick one in the beginning. So each like skill tree had unique attributes toward that skill. So there was like mining, fishing, farming, foraging, and combat. And the mastery bar, like when you open on your character screen, once you upgrade to the next level, will allow you to pick another one. And there's still so much more in-game content I've yet to discover, because I haven't even gone to Ginger Island yet at this point. I'm going to be saving Ginger Island for mainly year 3. Anyway, guys, I will see you on the 24th of fall. That was a long day, but I just kind of wanted to talk about it all. So yeah. All right, here we are, day 24. We tried to figure out how in the world the computer for the farmhouse works properly, and I think I figured it out finally. I also discovered, and I didn't realize this until like later on, I don't know if it was something that happens after you have your major heart events with Shane, but Shane loves pizza. Shane loves pizza as well? That is so easy. Oh my god. That's huge, for sure. The next day was pretty straightforward. I had an Abigail cutscene, and I ran around and I gifted some folks. That is that. All right, day 26 was great. I got the Angler Legendary Fish. It was awesome. Day 27, I tried to get the Ghost Ectoplasm for the Wizard. Kind of failed. I almost made 500k though from just wine. So that is now our new highest we've gotten in one night, which is awesome. And then finally, as always, fall 28 to Sunday, I believe. So I gifted a bunch of people, and I did the end of the fall summary thing, speech that I always do. Words are really hard. I'm going to let me in the past take it away, and then I will see you guys all in winter. Here's the summary of fall year 2. I am a farmer. I've got level 10 on all my skills. Community center is complete. Got 4 that. Level 2 house. I've got 8,305 out of 15,000 mastery. 1. Very nice. Here's all my social. And then it starts to fall from here. But we are getting there. I'm going to try to do it during winter. Animals are all these guys. Special powers and abilities. These are what these are, which is awesome. Keep working on these. Collections is getting there. Slowly but surely. Fish. Not a ton of fish left. Artifacts and minerals have actually stayed about the same. Cooking, I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 recipes left to learn. Achievements, we've got a few more new ones. Letters are that, and that is that. So I will see you guys all in winter. Very much. All right, so winter is going to be a little different. I actually don't have a lot of notes until the 13th. So I believe during winter, I planted a lot of the fruit that grows in the winter. It's like circular and blue. I can't remember it off the top of my head right now. I worked a lot on gifting to people, trying to increase the max hearts and get that stuff taken care of. I didn't really focus on a lot of like artifacts and those things and minerals. I did catch the legendary fish. It took not nearly as long as I thought it would. No offense, Shawnee Dew, but I might have kicked your butt when trying to catch it. And overall, it's good. I just kind of, worked on my keg, on the wine, grew my little empire. So yeah, I'm now going to take it away on Winter Day 13 as the next recording. All right, Winter Day 13. It was a Skull Cavern Ghost Ectoplasm run. That's pretty much it. The next day was Harvey's birthday. Gifted some quests. Gifted some folks. Not quests, Jesus. And I got the Ectoplasm quest for the Wizard, actually. And I finally did it. So yeah, that's that. Winter Day 15. It's the night market. I passed 1 million in current earnings. I'm actually at 1 million now, which is cool. When I was recording this, I was like, ooh, maybe there's some really cool things I can get from the night market. And I didn't actually until the 16th. It was the night market again. I got crops that are more like spring dependent, Most of them are summer crops for the frog on Ginger Island. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and then on Winter 17, I learned I'm a gambling addict because I was like, I'll stop. And I don't ever stop. So that's probably a good thing I discovered now versus later. So that's that. All right, day 18. I got some squids for Willy, dropped off some artifacts. The next day, I got the final house upgrade, apart from like purchasing like an attic or a basement with the casks and stuff, which is really nice. And I did finally purchase the basement on the 20th as well. And then I finished up day 21 by gifting some folks. Alrighty, so this is the last chunk of recording for year 2 of winter. So day 22, I have the Alex and Sebastian Hart event, and I'm very close to having everyone's like max heart events, except for a couple of people, and I only need 3 more people to get max hearts. Okay, the next day, day 23, I went to Skull Cavern and I rocked it. Then the next day, I finished the Grub quest, finally. Went around, gifted some people. I also learned that Elliot loves feathers, which makes a lot of sense because he's a writer, uses the quill a lot. So, you know, backing up to the Skull Cavern day previously, I had a ton of stuff that I got. So you can see on the end screen here all the stuff I was able to obtain. And finally, we wrapped up day 25, or Christmas for us here, by doing absolutely nothing because I forgot to pause the game, because I went to the restroom, or I thought I'd be back in time, and then I also finished getting the grub quota for the day. Y'all just ever go to the bathroom and you just like, think you'll make it back in time? Well, that's awkward, ain't it? Alright, day 26, I finished the grub quest, I caught the Lincod for Willy, and then I sold it by mistake, which is really awkward. So, wrapping up day 27, the second to last day of year 2. I caught the Lincod again, and I went and gave it to Willy, which is great. So there was only one quest currently left, that was active, which was to get to floor 100 of the Skull Caverns. I went ahead and looked at the little context clues thing, like the picture telling you like which way to go and all that and everything, from the secret notes, and I got a like Elvish charm in exchange for a rabbit's foot. So my luck has been permanently increased. And I told myself I was also going to check the bush by the bridge that goes to the ocean at 1:40 in the morning. And ironically, I failed to do it because I didn't really calculate the time well enough. And that was that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final day of Winter 2. So I managed to gift everyone max hearts except for the dwarf, who was one away, Leo on Ginger Island, and Marriage. I did make it to floor 100 using a combination of bombs, staircases, and really good luck into the Skull Caverns, so I got my health permanently increased. I was able to give the resources I needed to get the boat fixed, so that'll be the big thing we focus on year 3. After all that was said and done, I went to bed. Past me, did like a summary. We're officially on the last day of Winter 2. For current items, we have an Iridium hoe that'll probably be finished by tomorrow. Here's our skills. Everything's level 10. This is now level 3. Got level 4 house. Get it to 108 is their highest for that. Everything's level 10. Everything is a full heart except for the dwarf and Leo. Crafting. We can craft a lot of stuff. Animals. Gotta work on it. Here's all of this acquired. Collections. We've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 things for foraging. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 artifacts. 2 minerals. We can cook everything except for this stuff, which I'm fairly certain is all desert things. Achievements. We've got still quite a few left. Letters, and we've got all of these secret notes. And I thought that was it, and then I remembered I got the grandpa scene and the boat repairing scene, which I totally forgot about. So the grandpa scene occurs because he visits you at the start of year 3. That will be tale for the next video, because this video is going to end right when he says farewell. And you'll have to watch the third one to see if I actually get all the stuff and all the cool things. And then if I really complete the game in under 3 years or less. Anyway, yep, that was it. All right, guys, I'll see you guys next year in game, not like in real life. Yep. All right. Fingers crossed. I 100% this in 3 years or less. Okay. Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to year 3 of the Stardew Valley 1.6 100% completion challenge by yours truly. We started out with planting and prepping our strawberry farms. We also got the Statue of Perfection from Grandpa. Whoa! Statue of Perfection. Okay, that's awesome. You found a particular statue behind Grandpa's statue. And that's right, the next day, we got max hearts with everyone on the mainland, excluding Marriage and Leo. Finished planting strawberries. Day 3 rounded out by getting the Mastery Farming Iridium Scythe, got the Special Blessing statue, and we had the Harvey events. Thank you so much for stopping by. See you tomorrow. Day 4, pretty much simple stuff. Sebastian event, planted fiber, it rained. Next day, we caught the stonefish, the pitfish, and the lava eel. Ran around doing some other fun stuff. I will admit, I'm kind of glad I caught these particular fish later on, because it was a lot harder, I imagine. And I remember from my previous playthrough of trying to get all the fish in 1 year, kind of difficult. We ended up day 6 by catching the void fish, which was a gold quality, so we could throw it into the old JoJo Mart special request thing that needed the dino egg and the frickin' prismatic shard, the gold void fish, caviar, a star level of fruit wine quality, and something else. I can't remember off the top of my head. And I moved some buildings down. All right, bye-bye. All right, so day 7, I needed 2 more morels because, well, the morels are needed so I could turn it into like a dried morel thingamabobber for the raccoon treehouse that spawned that's near Marnie's place. It's some cool little quests. Speaking of raccoon things, there's this raccoon bear hybrid that's near like where Jas and Vincent are near the sewer. He doesn't appear till year 3 though, so, you know. But you give him random gifts that he requests, and I think something else happens. So, give him a sunfish, and the following day, well, I sang a dandelion song. So I'll let in-game me take it away. Dandelion, 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 give me, oh, give me a dandelion, give me a dandelion, give me a dandelion. And I also gifted the forest bear raccoon hybrid thing 1 more time. Day 9 was pretty cool. I had the Emily event in the woods with the bear, which there was some pretty weird stuff, not with the bear, you know, but because she forgot the sleeping bag by accident, air quotes. So that was that. The movie theater opened, got the repaired cutscene, which is super cool because I donated the final item. I cooked for the forest raccoon bear thing. I think it was lobster bisque. And now he wants motherfrickin' pizza. It's also a wine fruit harvest day. So, you know, that's pretty cool. All right, so I'm going to turn this into a short because the Iridium Scythe is amazing at harvesting. Like, you can collect things so much faster. It's so good late game. Also, the mushroom log comes in clutch. I got the 5 morel mushrooms I needed. It's really good if you planted a bunch amongst the trees you're trying to get, like, you know, resin from. It's great. Farmed iron and got carrots for the raccoon tree. And I'm super close to 2 million for the Return Spectre as well. So that was pretty awesome. See you guys on the 11th of spring. All right, welcome to Spring 11. So, the bear had his whole unique cutscene after I gave him the pizza. He turned into Mary Poppins, y'all! Like, because he has an umbrella and he floats around and stuff. Went around, I looked at the movie cinema theater thingamabobber, but from the outside. The next day I got a parrot trinket, which is super cool. These trinkets are like really awesome and unique, and I love how much they've added to the game. Also, this one gives you extra money when you're killing random things, which is helpful. It's nice, it's nice. I learned I am quite close to completing the Bat and Slime Hunter goals for Gil and Marlin, which is going to be very nice because the Slime Hunter goal completion gives you a ring, which makes you immune to slime, which is so helpful later on. It's just really nice to have, and you know, they're kind of annoying and they're kind of a nuisance, so it's great to have, for sure, for sure. And we rounded out day 13 by winning the Egg Festival. Take that, Abigail, and we got a ticket for winning. All right, welcome to the 14th of spring. We are halfway through spring at this point. We have purchased the Returned Spectre. It's 2 million coins. We got the Bath Penny scene, which is a little intimate and spicy, if you ask me. I almost have enough fiber at this point to make the Blessing statue, which I learned later on is definitely a coin toss of what you get. I hung out with my parrot friend, which is cool, and I gave carrots to the raccoon tree, and we got now the Lewis and Clark hat. So take that. All right, the next 3 days, 15th, 16th, and 17th, are all the spring new event that comes out on 1.6. It's the desert event. Well, day 1 of 3 was pretty simple. Completed it, but passed out. And I also completed the Bat Monster quest for Gil. The 16th, or day 2 of the desert event, was I activated the Bug Guts quest. It was a wine harvest day. And the 3rd day was me completing the Rock Crab Monster quest as well. That's pretty much it. It's pretty straightforward. Day 18, I chose the Foraging Mastery. Day 19 of spring, we completed the Slime Hunter Monster goal. Got 100 Bug Guts, and finally, I got the Immunity to Slimes ring. Day 20, I traded in the Ancient Seed artifact, placed the 100 Bug Guts in Lily's barrel. That sounds really wrong. 21, I found the golden statue of Mayor Lewis. And then finally, I found a strange doll, and I literally passed out right in front of bed. But I also realized, I don't think you lose money now anymore if you pass out in your own house. So that's a neat little change that I very, 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 very much appreciate. Thank you for that, Concerned Ape. On day 22. Got some horseradish for the raccoon tree. I created and planted the special tree, actually. And it was a strawberry harvest day. The next day, I got the final leaks for George's quest, where Evelyn's like, oh, nobody loves George. You get him 12 leaks. So I finished that up. And I started slaying skeletons for bones for the archaeologist quest. And then finally, I went to the movie theater, and I saw The Brave Little Sapling. All right, so day 24, I got all the bone fragments for the quest. I continued to farm coal by killing sprites, and also killed more sprites along the way. You know, it's a 2-for-1 to complete the Monster Hunter quests more. Day 25, I accidentally drank the Monster Musk, so tried to just kill more things along the way. I did find a new fairy trinket that heals you during combat. And then finally, on day 26 of spring, I completed the Sprites Monster Hunter quest goal. And I had the All Ladies Heart event, where all I did was gossip about Marnie and Mayor Lewis because I had the rabbit's foot. So, luck was on my side. All right, we're going to round out the last 2 days of spring for you guys. We completed the Monster Hunter goal for the ghouls and the pepper rexes. Day 28, we completed the monster goal quests, which is the mummies and the serpents are the 2 big ones. And finally, I did the end of the year summary, but it was done on a separate audio clip / recording because I am dumb and tired and forgot it. So I'm gonna let past me take it away, and I will see you guys all in summer. Here's the farm. That's how it looks. I know, it looks great. It looks beautiful. Doesn't actually look like it's much different, but we're working on some progress points. Okay, so here is our skills. Everything's level 10. We are 8,000 away from pretty much getting the last tier here. We've got the community center, level 4 house, 108th first, we've made it there. We are max hearts with every single individual. We are considered a farmer for our crafting. That's that. We've got all these animals. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things left to get special items and powers. Collections. We are, we're slowly getting there. Slowly but surely, you know? Let's give it some time. Fish, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fish left. Artifacts, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 artifacts left. 2 minerals. Cooking, we can literally cook everything except for the stuff that's from Ginger Island. And there's only ginger root and a few other things we have left to get. Achievements, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17-ish left. I will see you guys now all in fall. Hey there, welcome to summer year 3. We have 505 spots on the farm for crops, so we planted 505 starfruit. That's it. The next day, we went on a Skull Cavern run, and, well, the results will speak for themselves. So, that was my thread. Summer, day 3. I needed 32 more serpents and 42 more mummies to complete the serpents and the mummies for the monster hunter quest. That was pretty much it. The next day I caught an octopus and I completed the serpent monster quest. Bada bing, bada boom. Day 5, completed the final mastery, which focused on mining. I got the dwarf statue, which is awesome. It played grandfather's theme, which is very wholesome. And then I finally completed the Mummy Monster the Mummy Monster Hunter quest. Not Aquasol, I'm not French. Alrighty, day 6. Sorry, I yelled it in your ear. I got 100 geodes. I'm trying to get my last 2 minerals so I can complete the minerals of the museum. Also tried out the new special tree, which is really cool. Day 7, I completed all the minerals. I only have 2 artifacts left. Day 8, I got the gold watering can. I'm continuing to get Omni Geo to trade for artifact troves. Oh my god, that was really hard to do. Day 9. Well, it was a wine harvest day. I only had 1 artifact left to go. Day 10 was still Omni Geode hunting. Day 11 was the Lao Festival day, which we got a gold cauliflower and made it. And day 12, we had 50 geodes, barely made it home on time. Okay. Summer day 13. No luck with the geodes, but I did get the mermaid pennant. The 14th, so it was halfway through summer. It was a starfruit plant and harvesting day. Followed by the 15th of summer was a green rain day, so we got more moss. We finally went to the Ginger Island for the first time, and you can pay, I learned, a buttload of money to find the golden walnuts. How much? It's like 1.2-ish million coin, which is a lot. But yeah, that's that. Day 16, I went to the volcano cave. I grinded out monsters and walnuts, and it was an ancient fruit wine day for the main island. 17th, I ran around, collected more walnuts, learned about the hoe dance. It's like with the tool, not like, whatever it is you're thinking about that. And finally, on the 18th, I used Power of Illumination, and I got 5 walnuts from the elemental birds. Finally, I cleared out farmland in the west area. And then I rounded out the 19th of summer by setting up sprinklers all day long. So on the 20th, I had set up the ancient fruit farm. It was approximately like 700 plus ancient fruit, which is insane. I started Birdie's quest the next day. It's the old war photograph one from the island on the 21st. And on the 22nd, I finished it up. Got the Captain's Locket quest. Got more walnuts. 23rd, I freed Professor Snail. And I got the Bone Museum options, get more walnuts, and I could still buy out if curious. So, yeah, not bad. As we approach the 24th day of summer, summer year 3 starts to come to an end. It pretty much comprised of me walnut harvesting, wine harvesting, and cast days. On the 26th, I finally got the Island Trader, and that was it. And on the 27th, Leo finally goes to the mainland. 27th was also a starfruit harvest day on the mainland, which is great. And finally, on the 28th day of summer, rounding out summer here, a house was made for Leo. I learned I could have my own adoption area eventually with cats and or dogs. And I tried incredibly hard to get the last raccoon tree quest complete so far, but I just could not get the last geode. And as per usual, I have a summary at the end. I will see you all in fall. Little recap for summer year 3. Here's all our current items. We have all Iridium gear. We have all level 10 skills, level 5 mastery. We've got 4 of these, and we need 16 more. Completed everything pretty much. Social, we are good with everyone except for Leo. We need 3 hearts left in marriage. Crafting, we're very close to being able to craft everything. Animals, Bandino is now 5 hearts. Special items and powers, we literally have to collect 3 more books. I think this is the key as well to get to the town. And that's all that. Collections, we are super close. We literally just need a banana Got some melon. Don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what these are. And these ones. For fish, we've got 2 more fish. 1 more artifact. Got all the minerals. We can cook everything except for these 3 dishes. Sorry. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'll see you guys all in fall. Welcome to fall, everyone. Year 3. Did you guys know fall is my favorite season? So, fall 1, I planted pumpkins. The next day, I cut down all the trees. And then fall 3, I went to Ginger Island, got some more dragon teeth and walnuts. And I rounded out day 4 with a wine day. And I got 1 more dragon tooth and the combined rings at the furnace. Welcome to day 5. Day 5 was a volcano day. I went halfway to completing my quest of getting 16 total dragon teeth, which I need for item crafting, totem making, and for, yep, that's pretty much it. All right, day 6, another volcano day. Day 7, I completed the museum and I got another start drop. Started to work on combat stats, especially with the forge, so I can get more damage. I'd like to have a shout out to Salamance for that. Thank you very much. Day 8, I updated the Galaxy Hammer, still to be a Galaxy Hammer instead of Affinity Hammer, and I planted more pineapples, which will hopefully come in to help me out a lot later. Did the exact same thing on fall 9, and then finally I rounded out fall day 10 by getting a jungle tank from the raccoon tree for a quest line completion so far, and I completed the tropical fish quest for Demetrius from the special quest rewards board. Welcome to day 11. Firebird says hello. I only need 2 more dragon bones, or I guess teeth technically. So I was in the volcano most of the day, and then I had the main base have a wine fruit day. Day 12, got the golden coconut. Day 13, 1 dragon bone tooth left. And then finally, on day 14, halfway through fall, I completed the master angler quest, and I got all the fishes caught. Pretty sweet. Which led to the next day getting the star drop from Willy, and it was a pumpkin harvest and plant day on the mainland. Day 16, I skipped the Stardew Festival. What did I do instead? I started to decorate my farm. It was kind of nice. Day 17 was a wine collection day, and day 18 of fall, we have 700 subs live, which was pretty amazing. On my end, happy 700. Oh, thank you so much. You're the best. Rounded it out by completing pineapples, whether it was harvesting or planting. Finally, day 19. I got my full amount of dragon teeth I needed, or at least I thought so for now. Finally, on day 20 of fall, I had an island ancient fruit day, which was almost 900 plus ancient fruit. I just needed 14 more wallets to enter the room. Now, side note from past me, you're probably wondering, why are these days going by so much faster than your previous years or even recordings? Well, honestly, it's because at this point, we've done quite a bit, of the main kind of grind and stuff of the game. So I figured I would speed things along and make sure that you got still the quality of the content you wanted, but not necessarily all its little bits and pieces. Day 21 was the mermaid song. It was raining, and I finally got it figured out, and I got some more walnuts from her. Day 22, I planted garlic and coffee. The garlic was, well, it was mainly for the large frog who wanted to see it grow live. Day 23 was walnut hunting for Dr. Snail. And then finally, on the 24th of fall, I find Mr. Key's room. There's a lot of bets here about how much I've completed in this game. Only to find out it's 57%, which was a lot lower than I thought it would be. But hey, we'll get there. We just need to do 43% more. My cat just sat in my lap. It's the cutest thing ever. Here's a picture of my cat if you haven't seen it. So, day 25 of fall, we had a very interesting encounter. We got a letter in the mail from a gentleman named Fizz from Jojo Mart that he wants to meet. After harvesting on the mainland, we met Fizz from Jojo. He's selling out the way to perfection. Don't do it, guys. It's a trap and it's also incredibly expensive. Day 26 was the Pirate Cove, which was awesome, and we did some jade farming. 27th was walnut hunting and island ancient fruit harvest day. And finally, on the 28th of fall, we failed to get the 100 pineapples, which we'll try again later to do for Caroline. We gave the year 3 fall summary, and we finally started to work on our key gems accumulation. All right, so we are currently on fall year 3. Everything's maxed. We've got 43 key gems. That's that. That's that for you. We're maxed out hearts with everyone, except for we're gonna get married. Crafting, we got a lot of work to do. All the animals except for the cow are max hearts. Got 2 books left in this key to the city. We've got a couple of things here to sell. Not too crazy. Make it work. I'm gonna throw these, by the way, into that. And I will sell one of them. For the thingy. And then collections. Working on that. Fish. We've caught all the fish. We've got all the artifacts. We've got all the minerals. We've got every single dish except for this one. That is that. Go to sleep! Hello everyone, welcome to Winter Year 3. Start things out. This is going to be a lot of quick synopsises because there's not always as much to do on the mainland during winter in terms of harvesting and crops, but there is a lot more to do now that 1.6 has come out, so it'll be a little bit of both. Day 1, I got winter seeds and started a new quest for the raccoon tree. Day 2, I found the prismatic butterfly, which is really awesome. Finally, Winter 3, I planted some tobo roots for recipes and for achievements as well. And then finally, on day 4, major spoilers ahead, found another hidden book behind the blacksmith shop, started crafting everything, and I worked on a harvest day of the mainland. By the way, I only have one more book to go at this point, and I will have achieved reading every book achievement. Day 5, I continued to work on crafting, and there was a couple of things I figured out. I never did foraging seeds or summer seeds. I'm going to need a lot of fiber, as I also figured out. So that'll be something to might actually slow down my progress to try to get everything done in 3 years, but we'll see. It'll be close. Day 6 of winter, I continued crafting and whatever I was possibly needing to harvest. Day 7, I crafted all day, made myself a Word document of how many recipes were left. It was 21 items plus Mr. Keith recipes. Day 8, another ancient fruit day, and I finally got the pineapple quest from Caroline. So now we can restart it. Finally, on winter 9, I cooked every single recipe except for one gosh dang snail that was missing, which I finally was able to do on the 10th day of winter, and I got the gourmet chef achievement, cooked all the foods, and I started the 500 crops for Mr. Key, which based on my math, it was 36 a day to reach quota and to plant on the mainland. I also needed 180 key gems to get all the remaining recipes. Whew, got a lot of work ahead of us. Slow and steady wins the race. On day 11, I got the polyculture achievement, created totems to help me find Mr. Key's seeds. Day 12, I finally remembered how in the world to play this game because I hadn't played in like a week and a half because of work. And I was currently around 70% completion. Got a new raccoon quest, crafted the mini forage, and I asked Leah to marry me. Finally, on the 13th of winter, I kept working on crafting stuff. The 14th, I just kind of ran around. And then finally, on the 15th of winter, I had my lovely, beautiful winter marriage day to Leah. I completed the 100 pineapples quest for Caroline. And I finally, by using the night market seeds that I could buy and other plants, I got the stuff for the tub of flowers crafting recipe. And I also learned I tried to do the endless Junimo cart, but I realized it wasn't like a accumulation of points. It was you had to do it in one go. So that one's going to be kind of tough. Alright, let's talk about day 16. I tried to do the endless Junimo cart mode, and I failed pretty bad. Though I did get the stuff for the tub of flowers, so one more thing crafted down. Alright, Firebird and I welcome you back to these recording sessions as we approach 17 of Winter Year 3. So, we read books in the library in an attempt to get the last book location, but we had a no-go, and we finally purchased a stable. Day 18, we sold more items for the foraging achievement, and then 19, we've rounded it out with selling one more forageable, only one more to sell, and we completed the stable, and we learned we could put a hat on not just the horse, but also the dog. Day 20, we planted more key crops. Day 21, we got more summer seeds and hopefully to get grapes so we could, I think, turn them into something potentially. And then we got more golden walnuts. Day 22, we activated the mine quest for Mr. Key, but we wanted to try little stairs as possible, so it should be fun. There's also Ancient Fruit Day on the island. And finally, on day 23, we were working on getting to 120 of the Dangerous Mines. So we're going to try 20 a day. And we got the star drop from Leah, meaning we have officially gotten all the star drops in Stardew Valley. And your face is so cute. Talking to the cat, not you, chat. Calm down. All right, so day 24 through 28, just going to be me pretty much working on, like, trying to get through as many of the mines as I can. Day 24, got to 435. We're gonna sell the extra key fruit we have to Pierre and buy it on the last day. Day 25, I learned I hate the spiders, and I hate the ghosts, and I need more stairs, because I lied, I am gonna need stairs. Got to floor 65. Day 26 of winter, got to floor 85, almost died. Day 27, got a huge jump and got to floor 115 of the Dangerous Mines. And finally, we round out winter of year 3 of day 28. We got to the last floor of the mines, got the achievement. Danger in the deep, reach the bottom of the Dangerous Mines. Woo! Really disable the shrine, come back tomorrow. And I gave a lovely, lovely in-game summary, but TLR didn't read. Ugh, really butchered that. Anyway, yep, just listen to the end, or I can tell you really quick right now. All right, in-game summary. Here is the achievements we have, or sorry, I guess I could say, we've got this, which I think is the ostrich egg. We've got literally everything else sold. We've got all the fish, we've got all the artifacts, we've got all the minerals, we've cooked everything. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 achievements left. Craft every item. Ship every item, read every book, your neighbors grow their family, and obtain the most powerful item. And I think this is probably reach the summit or complete the game. We've got oil of garlic, fairy dust, heavy tapper, deluxe fertilizer, hopper, magic bait, and bluegrass starter. And then we'll have crafted every single item. So we've got 7 things left to craft, 1 thing left to forage, and the rest is like just miscellaneous stuff. Our percentage, actually, in terms of the actual, like, game-wise, is here, though. 1% left, 4 obelisks, 1 golden clock. We've got all the star drops. We've got 7% left of things to craft. 7 things left. 10 golden walnuts, and we are currently at 84%. I believe we were at, like, 56% the end of fall. So we almost jumped up 30-ish% in one season. So I am gonna hope that I can complete it by year 4. That's how it's gonna go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final video of the 1.6 100% completion challenge by yours truly. You guys have been through not 1, not 2, but 3 grueling years. Without further ado, here we go. All right, welcome to the final year, hopefully, final fall, final spring of this challenge. Wow, words are tough. If you watch any of the other videos, you're awesome. If you have not, probably really confused, let me catch you up. Go back, watch years 1, 2, and 3, and enjoy it, because it's fun. It's awesome. I love Stardew Valley. I did 100% 1.6 completion with the new update. It's been a wild ride, and I'm hoping it comes to a close. So this chunk is going to be a lot quicker. This video probably won't be as long, but I'm hoping that it's decent still, so I appreciate it. So we're going to start with spring. I planted a bunch of parsnips in order to essentially be placeholders if I get the Mr. Key order quest again. And at this point I also need to find 4 prismatic shards, which I have already. Just gotta find 4 for him as well. So that's kind of the big thing. Spring 3, I bought a bunch of bombs in game, and I got the final book, which is cool. Whoa! You learned a new power, you got achievement level red, and I read every book. Okay, so day 5 of spring, I crafted more items. I got the raccoon tree cutscene, which I think gave me another achievement potentially. I only had 3 items left, I think craft, and 1 item left to ship. Day 6, I got the ostrich egg, and I got a really cool cutscene by putting an ancient doll in lava. Huge spoiler, but it's really awesome. 7, I made some crystallariums. 8, I got some cleaning up of the farm done and a new Mr. Key quest, and rounded out day 9 and 10 with sleeping and trying to do another good old cavern run, but I did not get anywhere. So I apologize. You like that? Like the sound of the mic? Days 11 and 13, I just did some cleaning. I got the full shipment achievement on day 12 by getting an ostrich egg from the raccoon, which is amazing. And I'm pretty sure then I got, later on, I throw an ostrich egg into the incubator. Finally, day 13, I lost the egg festival to Abigail, but Leo is here, which is really, 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 really cool. Okay, so day 14 through 21, larger chunk, did a Skull Cavern run. I got to floor 150 and did 3 prismatic shards, only 3 more. Day 15, I started the Dangerous Mines quest and I got way too distracted by the cat. I can do that. I can manage such things. I can do this. That's scream. Like, feed me, you fool! I've not been fed in ages. 16 got to floor 54. 17 I got to floor 90. Day 18 I got to 116 and I died. Spring 19. I got to the bottom of the mines. I need 1 more prismatic shard and I am on the struggle bus officially because it takes me like 2 days to figure out that there's only 1 item left I need to craft, and it's the gosh dang desert totem. So yeah, that is that. All right, so day 22 through 28 is a giant chunk. I'm gonna head up on the highlights here and then we can just talk about life. So big sorry from me for not streaming and everything and all this. Actually, 22 through 28 past me did stream it. So I did stream again, woo! Life's been busy, you know? No excuse though, you know, because you guys are important. So I need to find time to weave you guys in like a cloth. Knitting. I don't really knit. It's not a thing I do in my life. But yeah, so we're working on it. Editors have been a huge help, though, keeping me on track. So thank you, Nyx. Thank you, Leo. All right, so day 22, we completed the Craft Master achievement, which is huge. Finally crafted the Desert Totem, which was great. Day 22, 23, 24, the whole rest of spring year 1, I was essentially trying to figure out what else I needed to do, and at this point it was get a galaxy weapon of some sort, so I needed the 3 galaxy souls. So I just got to find 1 more like dragon tooth, and then like 2 or 3 more cacti fruit, and then I just need to find a few more walnuts, but I might just purchase that. It's not going to be much at this point. And we'll go from there, but that pretty much rounds out spring of year 4. We're very close. I'm hoping to wrap it all up in summer, you know, and at that point we'll be set. So I appreciate you sticking around this long. If you have, if you haven't, well, that's shame on you. If you did, let me know your favorite part of the videos so far. We are going to be switching things up, but we'll wait till the videos are, you know, completely done for Stardew. And yeah, I will see you guys all in summer. Thanks for swinging by. Alright, so this is going to be the summer Stardew Valley recording. It's going to be a little different because there was a few big things I hit on, and then it was kind of a repeat of days. So it was about 18 days, and at the beginning of the summer, the big thing I hit on is I originally, at the end of spring, if you remember, I had to use a dragon tooth to make a island totem so I could get the key points I needed to turn in the rest of the prismatic shards. So after doing that, I went ahead and I went back to the volcano spot and I actually managed to find another dragon tooth, which is great. So I found another dragon tooth, I found some more cactus fruit. So I had now all the resources I needed for the, at this point, the main concern was money, right? So there's a couple of ways I thought I wanted to go ahead and do this. I went ahead and went with Starfruit on the mainland. I had about approximately 450 plus spots. So I went ahead and bought a majority of them, and I went and planted them, did all that, kind of cleaned up the farm a little bit. The other big achievement I got at this point in the first couple days is I went ahead and got my 3 Galaxy Souls. I used the crystals that I had from just collection over time, and I forged myself the Infinity Gavel, which got me the most powerful weapon achievement, which took a little longer than I had anticipated, but super, super glad I did it. So I went ahead, planted the Starfruit, and kind of just let the days go by. During that time, though, I went ahead and I reorganized the entire farm. I redid the kegs. I kind of made them all clean and organized. I messed around with what I was doing, if I was going to be doing wood or stone tile around the farm. And so I ended up doing a mixture of both, which was really nice. Fortunately, I had to go out a couple times and just grab the resources I needed for that because I had sold a lot of the stone and the wood. So, but I made that nice. I kind of put a lot of perimeter around the 2 main farms I had on the mainland. I put the kegs and preserve jars. And then I thought it'd actually be kind of neat to take a book out of my previous organizing I did in the upper left corner, and I made it so I could plant a tree, plant a seed of whether if it was like, a pine or a mahogany or, an oak sort of thing, to just kind of plant it in specific spots. So I planted 20 varieties of different trees of the 4. And, I think it was kind of interesting because it'll let me kind of, if I ever decide to go back to that save file. And then after that, I did end up creating the island obelisk, so I could go back and forth more efficiently to keep going every 7 days to get the ancient fruit harvest that I have on the Ginger Island area, which is nice. So after that, all I pretty much needed to do was just get the other 3 obelisks because I had all the physical resources I need. I just needed the money. So at that point, it was just, organizing the farm, cleaning things up, waiting for the ancient fruit to finish, being ready to harvest. And I did that, and I threw as many as I could in the preserve jars and the kegs and everything. And, I ended up selling quite a bit of them, and I ended up selling, the ancient fruit wine that I got over time and the ancient fruit on the island and from the greenhouse. And honestly, I pretty much had enough money. I needed 3 million total for them, and I ended up getting the 3 million, total. The first million I went ahead and got that pretty early on, and then the other 2 million I got from the different things I sold over time, or geodes I opened, or from the crops I got over time, or just the different things I, managed to just get from the chest that I hadn't sold in a while and sold it all. So that was that. I think, in the past, I'd already gotten the achievement with getting, a full family and having the 2 kids and stuff. So I really was just focusing on getting the actual new achievements from 1.6 and getting all the achievements in the in-game itself, from the collection tab. And, on the 18th of summer, I took my horse. There was the rumbling overnight that opened up the Summit Passageway, and I'd never actually got that cutscene before. I'd never in my past ever just completed that through. And I don't know if it was a glitch or on purpose, but usually I think you're supposed to see the valley, and for me it was just like I'm on like a summit and it's all black, but I could see everything else. So it was kind of a neat little way to end things. And I kind of do a in the moment recording about everything, and I kind of let the credits roll. And I gotta say it was a very bittersweet feeling, but very, very just overwhelming, just awe. I love Stardew Valley, and I've played it for several hours, but it was just a unique feeling that it was like, wow, so that's pretty much it. So that's that's that. I'm gonna let in-game me kind of take it away. I kind of talk a little bit over the credits and stuff, so I'll let me just talk about, you know, my feelings on everything and all that jazz, and we'll go from there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as the credits play out, I want to give a huge thank you to every single one of you. This has been a ride. From all the sardines, to the perch, to the sunfish, to the super cucumbers, to the ghost fish, to the super annoying clams. I wouldn't want to be here anywhere else. I'm glad I got to spend it with you guys. Huge shout out to my editing team, Leo, Nix, and anyone else who assisted along the way. This is the final video of 100% completion. It was a ride. It was insane. I loved it. It was such a big goal. And I was like, oh, I can do this. And I didn't realize how much of just an adventure it would be. And it was amazing. I loved it. It was great. I loved the 1.6 updates, and I thought it was amazing. It was great. It was like exceeded every single one of my expectations. So yeah, it was amazing. I loved all the new things added. It's great. It's awesome. Eric, Barone, you are an artist with your craft. I cannot wait for Haunted Chocolatier. Thank you so much. It's been a long road. Challenged yourself to reach the summit. What an accomplishment. We've been watching every step of the way. And you've made us very proud. I'm gonna tear up.